Morning, boys and girls.
Good morning.
Well, today we're going to have story time, and our story time is going to be about Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So, I don't know if you ever heard the story before, but Miss Marsha is going to tell it to you again. Okay? And once we finish with the story, we're going to go through it again and act it out. How cool is that?
Good.
You don't like that? Wonderful. So once upon a time, there was three little bears. And they lived far away in a forest. And one morning, Mama Bear got up and she cooked breakfast. And they all sit down at the table to eat their breakfast. But when Baby Bear tasted his breakfast, it was too hot. So Mama Bear said, let's go and for a walk until all the porridge cooled off. So out the door they went for a walk. And not long after they left, there comes a little girl named Goldilocks. And Goldilocks knocked on the door. But she didn't get an answer. So she pushed the door open and she went inside and she seen to her wondering eyes 3 bowls on the table and a pot. So Goldilocks decided to go over, and so she tasted the porridge out of the big bowl. And she says, this porridge is too hot. And so she went over to the Mama's Bear bowl and she said, this porridge is too cold. And she went over to the Baby Bears and she said, this porridge is just right. And she ate it all up. Well, after Goldilocks decided that she would go and have a seat. And so she went and sat down in a chair. And she said, this chair is too hard. And that was Papa Bear's chair. And so she sat down in the middle chair. And she says, this chair is too soft. And that was Mama Bear's chair. And then she sat down in the middle chair, and she said, this chair is just right. But Goldilocks was too big for the chair. And it broke. And Goldilocks fell to the floor. So she begins to get sleepy. And thought, oh, I'll go take a nap. So she went upstairs. And she seen 3 beds. And she got in the first bed, and which was Daddy's bed. And so she said, this bed is too hard. And so she seen another bed in the room, and she got in that one, which was Mama's bed. She said, oh, this bed is too soft. And then she seen another bed, and it was a little bed. And she got in that bed, and she said, oh, this bed is so soft and comfortable. And so Goldilocks fell fast asleep. And not long after she got to sleep good, here come
The
the 3 little bears back. Yes. The 3 little bears came back home, and what to their wondering eyes when they got in the house? Papa Bear looked in his bowl, and he said, somebody's been eating my porridge. And Mama Bear looked in her bowl, and she said, somebody's been eating my porridge. And she looked in Baby's Bear bowl, and he said, so sad. So they decided that they needed to take a nap. And they went upstairs. Doom, doom, doom.